friends. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. I've been up for about a half hour. I can't go back to sleep. So I'm making coffee. I made a pot of rice last night before I went to bed. There's that. And I have some supplies here. Oh, my husband was up past me. He has some chips, Tostito chips here. But in the evening, I got stuff ready for today because it's New Year's Eve. And we cooked the Chinese hodgepodge knockoff Canadian bumpkin buffet kind of thing. So I'll show you some stuff I have here. I have some black bean sauce, 2 things of teriyaki sauce, honey garlic, 2 things of honey garlic, cherry sauce, some of these instant noodles. I got more teriyaki sauce in case, some soy sauce, some canned corn, the whole canned corn, sweet chili, pineapple, more chili. I got 2 cans of these mixed Asian vegetables. I got 3 cans of sliced mushrooms, honey teriyaki stir-fry sauce, 3 things of beef and broccoli. I do have more if I need it. 2 things of these rice noodles, some napkins, plum sauce, fortune cookies in here, more sweet Thai chili sauce, more black bean sauce if I need it. And if you've seen yesterday, I got my sous chefs to cut up 4 logs of pork tenderloin, 3 packs of steak, and 2 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, along with a package of, well, I say green pepper. There's orange, yellow, and red pepper. And I have a bag of frozen diced onions and frozen diced peppers, celery, onions, carrots. And I cut up some bok choy too. So we're going to try to whip together and throw down like we do on New Year's Eve. Marquise and Kara will be coming out today. My dad and sister will be coming out today. I'm not sure who else might be coming because a lot of people have plans, right? Like, it's not like it used to be. When other people have little kids or, and they want to come somewheres for New Year's to make it a thing. I don't know. Anyways, we're still going to throw down. We're still going to have a whole bunch of food. We're still going to have a whole bunch of leftovers. But right now, I'm making coffee, and I just set my computer to restart because I thought I could have my coffee up there, take some stuff off my phone while I have my coffee, because my whole house is a slumber. I got to clear off Augustus today. I got to clear up out here. It's not bad, like I vacuumed, not yesterday, the day before, but just clear up. Maze has 3 hockey sticks here. There's Boris's golf club or whatever. And my cranberry juice I had yesterday. Boris was so kind to take the cover off for me so I can recycle it. He's good like that, He is good like that. He's all about recycling and stuff. And then out here, Mace's hockey wax, and not bad, just to tidy up. I hurt my back yesterday though, not bad. So before I went to bed, I was using this old back buzzer, and has a heating thing. I'm gonna leave it hooked up in case I need that today. But I am an old woman, so what do you expect? I might sneeze or turn the wrong way or get startled. Boris just got this yesterday or the day before from my sister. Look, he tore the arm off it already. It's really soft, like it's not one of those Kong ones. I'm just like, for heaven's sakes, you can't ever have anything nice. No, he's a dog. That's what they do, trying to get the squeaker out. Is it enough for me to just pour myself a coffee and put the pot back under? I think it is. All right, I got my coffee. I'll shut this light off. Saving the world one light bulb at a time. We don't need it blaring. 5 o'clock. Yeah, I woke up around 7 after 4, and I laid in bed and laid in bed and laid in bed. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I'm like, Screw this. I'm gonna get up and go make a coffee. Unload my phone. I can get some stuff done this morning and maybe have a little quick kink this, like, later on this morning or early afternoon before I shift up into 5th gear. You know what I'm saying? All right. It restarted. Done my coffee. Oh. I think I'm having a friggin' hot flash again. I'm just sweating buckets. Jeepers creepers. I can't sit up there and... yeah, anyways. I unloaded enough off my phone, I think, for today. I unloaded all of Christmas Day. That'll be the next video I edit. And partially into the day I make Grammy's coffee bread. It's 5:24. Sheesh. I think I'm going to work on... I was going to say Cornelius. That's my stand mixer. Augustus. Yeah. This is all the... yesterday I went to Walmart before we went to skating. Public skating with my sister. I bought a bunch of marked down wrapping paper that has to go up to the attic. This one looks like it's all black, but I wanted to make sure I don't run out next year because I had to buy wrapping paper this year and that's not normal for me. So yeah, I need to get this up in the attic today. I'll just put some in. I have like wrapping paper containers up there, but I'll just stuff it all in here and lug it up. But there's not many cookies left, but there is some. There's Misha's wood burning kit. There's teacups and teapot that have been cleaned. My sister and I had tea the other day when she came out. Oh, God, I want to change his tablecloth and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's do that. That's much better, isn't it? Gussie, you're looking some sharp there, bud. There's my water. But, yeah, I thought I'd put a more distinguished, darker, sophisticated tablecloth on. the light and bright ones. Really great for Christmas because it's bright and cheery and all excited. Now this is taking it seriously and welcoming in the new year. And he's all fresh and clean. This stuff goes up to the attic. Wrapping paper, some paper products, and just some other stuff that was straggle. This Easter basket I had been using for gift wrapping tape and stuff. That's an empty one. But the Easter basket can now go up. I put the tape into the arts and craft drawer out in the laundry room because you need tape all year round for one thing or another. And I emptied the garbage cans out in the porch. The bags are just sitting in the porch, so when I take Boris out for a walk, we'll take the garbage bags out and put them out in the garbage bin, so I can put fresh garbage bags and recycle bags into the Oscar the Grouch garbage cans. Because, you know, it just looks neater if somebody goes to put garbage out there and there's a clean garbage bag and not one that's stuffed to the brim. You know what I'm saying? Just hanging up keys, my husband put out there, of course. And still everybody is still asleep. Oh, and the cookies, I put any straggle cookies into one container instead of having all those containers. It's not necessary. So I might actually sit down for a minute because although I was sitting up at the computer earlier, I was still doing stuff. So I might buzz my back. It's not so bad as it was yesterday. I actually had to take some Robaxta because it was quite tender. And I was walking like I had to stick up my arse and couldn't move. You know what I mean? Alright, I just rotated laundry. I just checked the wash. Mally must have put some in the middle of the night, so I put it in the dryer and she had a comforter in the dryer and took that out. And now I had a basket out there closed to wash, but it's not a full washing machine, so I'm not going to turn it on until the kids get up because they might have some straggle stuff because I don't like washing half loads. But I bought this dinky calendar from the dollar store yesterday, so I'm going to change my calendar because they have different ones there. They didn't have any bird ones. They had like food ones and I think landscapes, but I went with puppies because you can't go wrong with puppies. It's just really flimsy, but you know, it's puppies. This was a nice one. My mother-in-law gave Maze. It was all like different hockey scenes, but we just hung it here just so, and he would mark off. Well, you can see he was marking off things. I wrote Marquise and Kara. That's when they arrived. Oh, cute. All right, when does this start? Okay, it started back in September, like for there. That's February. Oh, it's pugs. Pugs are for January. Excellent. All right, well, there, and then I have this thing so it's not flipping, flapping all over the place. Hopefully it doesn't tear. I might have to buy some of those reinforcements because it is just a dinky. Put some tape there so that little hole that the nail's going through doesn't tear. But whatever. Got a new calendar. Well, I'm half debating on whether trying to go back to sleep for a little bit. It's 6 o'clock now. It's 6:18 now, so probably not, but I'm starting to get that little dozy feeling again. But oh, I think my camera is upside down. The little timer thing is down at the bottom. Anyways, nobody's up yet. Like, I don't want to start cooking too early. Like for the beef and broccoli, I could cook the beef, but I don't want to put the broccoli in now because it gets soggy. For the, I could have emptied the dishwasher because I put some pans that were dirty in there last night before I went to bed, so I'll have clean pans for today. And when I do go up, I'm going to bring up that wrapping paper and stuff. I'll at least put it in the landing. I don't know if I'll go right up to the attic, but at least it'll be out of my dining room. Oh, gosh. And tomorrow's January 1st. I'll start my January reading and see if I can get through those books. I have 4 physical books. Well, I have 6 physical books. 4 of them are off of that shelf downstairs. 2 more are out of the 25 and 2025. And then I have 4 audiobooks. I didn't take into account my Kindle though, because I learned about this Stuff Your Kindle days, which you can get a bunch of free books on Kindle. And that's not including the Kindle Unlimited books, but free books. So now I have like 100 books that I got for free on Kindle that I never would have gotten before, but they sound interesting. I'm just like, should I make a jar for that? I'm not going to bother now, but I'm just adding more and more and more and more. I can't help myself. My composition book, Kindle. Yeah, crazy. All right, friends, I went upstairs to lay down again. I can't get back to sleep, so it's 8 o'clock now. I just brought Boris down, get my sweater on. I'll take him out. My mind is just running and running. I'd have my eye patch on, and I'd be falling right into, and they're not necessarily dreams because I was conscious, but I don't know. It's just probably the shift in the year or something. Craziness. I've seen people I haven't seen in years in my mind. All dolled up and smoking snags or whatever. My friends are outside. I can see them. I haven't been outside yet, but Boris, we got some work to do. We've got to bring out some garbage bags, some compost, and feed our friends. So, oh gosh. I'm going to be tired later on today, I can tell you. There's a whole bunch of birds up in the trees up there. Look, all the snow's almost all gone. When I come back, I'll give you all your food. They're all around. Oh my God. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not that late, for goodness sakes. But look at all the... All right, well, I guess it can be done snowing till next December. Come on. Oh, gosh. Oh, Jessica, Harold. Oh my gosh, they were right there. Boris, leave them alone. Oh, look. The stream's flowing because of all the snow melting. This is incredible. Holy cow. It's like spring. Randall. The majority of it, I mean, I knew it was warm yesterday, but overnight it must have warmed right up and everything melted. I like snow, but I'm just surprised it's gone. I'm not going to be fooled and think that we're not going to have more snow, that's for sure, but the fire in the kitchen is out. There might be some coals. I didn't even put anything in it because the house isn't that cold, but anyways, the crows are all around. Those other birds are all around. The squirrels are all around. Haven't seen Morris Day in the time, but they're probably not too far away. Boris, I'd love if you had a nice big poop for me. Huh? Eh? Herbie brought all his friends. Well, good morning to ya. My goodness. I need to go put some seed over around the tree. Oh, Randall, you better get here before Herbie and all his people eat it all up. All right, they're all, it just takes one to land and then they'll all swoop down. I see Randall right there. The seagulls are all around, and those are greedy buggers. Now, I don't have to worry about the little ones not getting their food, like their seed and stuff, because crows and seagulls don't really eat all that. Oh, I just seen a blue jay. But nobody's down there yet because of all the commotion. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't remember if I opened those blinds. I guess I did. No, it's still out there. There's some breadcrumbs and a couple of broke up sugar cookies. Randall's the closest. It's a mind game between the crows and the seagulls, I think. Oh, Randall's down on the ground. Oh, and there goes Harold or Arnold. Now, where's Jessica? Throw Morris up in the mix and, oh. He's getting close. Now they'll fly away. Oh no, sometimes they fly away if a car drives by. Where are you going? You can go over there. Maybe he got something and brought it back. What are you nudging me for? Yes, I'll get your breakfast. I'm trying to learn the politics of our front yard. All right, friends. Well, I gotta start cooking something because otherwise I'll have like a mountain of stuff to cook all in like a couple hours. So here's a clean pan. Ready waiting for me. This is pork Misha cut up for fried rice. It looks a bit big, so after I cook it, if it doesn't shrink down a bunch, I can always cut it up a bit. I'm just going to fry it up with some peppers and onions, and I can put it away. And then this afternoon, well, after I can make fried rice, but at least the meat portion and the veggie portion of it. And I think I just marinated this with some oil and soy sauce and spices and etc. Boris, he's right here. He just had his breakfast too and devoured it. Watch out, turkey. So, I didn't put any oil in this, but there is a little, well, maybe I'll put a little oil in because there wasn't much olive oil left when I did this. Oh. Get out of my way. This is just vegetable oil or whatever it is. French fry oil. Just to get it going. Should have used a bigger, like higher pan, but that's all right. Just try to get that oil around. I'll get some vegetables out. Yellow, orange, and red peppers. Once it starts cooking, it won't take long. And I need my frozen diced onions, Boris. I don't know if they're in my big deep freezer or this one. Ooh. Diced onions. yeah, I don't need to get the fire going now because I don't need the kitchen to be so uncomfortable. I sent Kara a message. I invited, if her parents want to come out for supper, they're more than welcome to. But they probably have plans, but they're more than welcome to come out if they want, just to grab a bite and take off. But kind of short notice. I'm loving this mat. My sister gave me one of those squishy mats. So I have one in front of the sink and one in front of the stove. So my feet, because I got bad feet. Yeah. So for sure I'm making pork fried rice because I had more pork than anything. For sure I'm making chicken stir fry. I'm making beef and broccoli. I'm making chicken balls, egg rolls. I have enough beef for, black bean chicken, just a version of it. And I have more beef I could do something with. Oh, and honey garlic pork, I'm making that too. I could get that going. Here's 2 more clean pans. I could get that going. Boris, get over there, please. You're not getting any treats now. What are you doing? It's gone out in the laundry. Just what do you think you're doing? Huh? Punk. I got some of this. It's coleslaw, but it's cabbage and carrot, you know, sliced up. I'm going to put a little bit in there. I'm putting this in a little, like everything, just a little bit. Pork. Pork, Boris. Are you my little porky pig? I think you are. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Open this coleslaw thing. My hands are clean. Just do a handful. I would put egg in my fried rice, but some of the kids don't like egg, so I'm not going to. Oh, and I have mushrooms too. My lordy, lordy, I should have used a different pan. I sure took. I just got Walmart sliced, and I appreciate the tab. I'm gonna strain it, and I'm gonna strain it. And my kids, some like them, some don't, so I'm gonna cut it up, do them up small. They have this little food processor. It's like a pull string one. I don't know where they put it. Where did they put it, Boris? Well. Well, I guess I won't. I guess I will not cut them up. Mushrooms. You can put anything in fried rice. Again, this is absolutely not authentic whatsoever. It's just a hodgepodge of sauces and meats and noodles and rice. That's all it is. See, with this pan, I can't be as willy-nilly flipping stuff over because it's not as high. Might as well put a handful of that stuff in here too. Why not, huh? Why not? And some onions. Don't use them all up, Tracy. Gee, creepers. It's starting to smell. I'm not adding any seasonings to this because I already seasoned the meat in the bag, and this is going to be smothered in honey garlic sauce, and this will be with stir fry seasoning. So I just need to cook it up. That's all I got to do. Yeah, this pork is kind of big for fried rice, but I might make it work. Or the big pieces I can just cut in half. Come on. It'll come along. Anyways, I'll bring you back when this starts moving and grooving. I do have 2 jars of honey garlic sauce for that pork fire pan over there. And I do have some teriyaki stir fry stuff or teriyaki sauce. I have those little baby corns too, for goodness sakes. Those, I like to, it just adds something funny. I'm gonna strain these. See, my problem in the past, sometimes I have a whole bunch of stuff to use and I forget to use half of it. Now, see, I'm just gonna get them on here. I have a cutting board here and just cut them up into like 3s or something. Then there's a little bit left in that strainer, and then I have another pan over there. So, now I got some more pork, another bag of pork. I gotta make something with that. I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see. Hot flash again. It's just because I was outside. So I have 2 of these teriyaki. Can we have pork teriyaki? I don't know. But I have 2 of these honey teriyaki stir fry sauce. Is that 2 different things? I don't know. This is Japanese, made with Japanese soy sauce, honey and ginger. I should say this is an Asian inspired hodgepodge knockoff, not authentic, not just Chinese. Because sometimes I make curry. That's more Indian, isn't it? I don't know. I do have sweet chili heat, like Thai chili. I can make that with pork. But I don't want to have a bunch of sweet things. Like, that's going to be sweet. I do not have sweet and sour meatballs this year because hamburger's too dang expensive and I don't have any in my freezer. I'm not spending 20 bucks on a package of hamburger. I already spent 20 bucks on a package of chicken. I'm not doing that, so we're not having sweet and sour meatballs. But we will have chicken balls, and they're the frozen ones I got from Sobeys that's down in my downstairs deep freezer that are probably over-processed, but that's what we're having. With cherry sauce and pineapple sauce. Yeah, I was going to say, I think this is pork. Yeah, it is pork. Yeah, it's 8:43. Yeah. Anyways, I'll check back in a bit. All right. Oh, honey garlic, honey garlic. I just put that in here. It's super hot, so I'm just leaving it on the stove top till it cools down. I'll put a lid on it. This is 90% done. I'm going to put the honey garlic sauce in it, and it can simmer in that sauce. So I got two. This is Sobeys brands. Honey garlic, I got some on my hand. Gosh darn it. And then this will be easy to heat up later on. Or I could even put it in a slow cooker and just put on keep warm. We'll see. I still have this up on high. I'll wait till it starts bubbling good and then turn it down and let it simmer. And I'll finish cooking that way. And that's 2 dishes off my plate. I'm going to rinse these bottles, put them out in the fresh new recycle bag I have out in the porch because, you know, I'm a grown-up. It's bubbling. It's a bubbling. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Bring on the new year, I need a beer. No, I don't, because I'll go right to sleep if I had one of those bad boys. I'm turning it down between 2 and 4. Here's that pan I did that pork in. Here's chicken that Mally cut up. This is for fajitas, or no, stir fry. This is for black bean chicken, but she put more chicken in this than this, so I'm going to take out a little bit of this to put in here. And I'm just going to fry up the chicken bit because I like to put, well, I'll probably put some of the cabbage and stuff too. Bean sprouts in it, but anything that I'm going to put bean sprouts in, I'm going to do it 5 minutes before we eat, 10 minutes before we eat because they go soft quick. All right. So I just thought I will get some of the meat stuff done. And I'll just take a little bit. Because not everybody likes black bean chicken. It's kind of salty, you know, savory. I should say it's savory. I need a scoop. Well, there. It's not going to be a giant dish like that, or the fried rice, or the beef and broccoli. But Boris, does it smell good, does it? It does. I'm going to put this bag of chicken back in the fridge because I'm not doing the stir-fried chicken right now. And then I got 2 big bags of beef to do. Let me turn this on. I put oil in here, did I? I forget. Did I put oil in here? Boris, you need to tell me. Some of that cabbage stuff. I do have a bag of, well, actually I'll put some in. Matchstick carrots, like the sliced up little carrots, just to add some bulk. And I might add some mushrooms to this too, because I got another can of mushrooms. Actually, I have 2 cans of mushrooms. Again, appreciate the tab lid. I won't put them all in. Now I know not everybody, like all the kids will eat this, but that's good. That's good. It seems like it's all the same stuff because it is, but it will have different flavors, so I can't use that on that pan or it's going to scrape it up. Let's use a wooden spoon this time. Now, chicken won't take long to cook. And I don't know if I have a can of black beans. Now, there's some black beans in that black bean sauce, but sometimes I add a couple tablespoons more of black beans, but if not, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, Boris is my companion. He's keeping me company. Thought I heard somebody walking around upstairs, but they haven't made an appearance, so. Less people underfoot. Oh, and I do have spinach. I should get that going. I just put it in and put it in for 7 minutes and strain it in the microwave. Does that package smell good? It's spinach, Boris. Do you like spinach? I wouldn't be surprised. Time cooked, 7. Oh, well, I could put a couple of these corns in here. I'll just cut them up a little smaller. Just a little smaller. You want a corn on the cob? There's a little piece. Drop it on the floor, why don't you? I was going to put that matchstick carrots in here, but I don't think I will. I'll get the sauce so you can see it. Oh, I could do a hoisin sauce pork, like barbecue pork. Isn't that like Asian barbecue sauce? That's what I think. It's kind of sweet, but not too sweet. Black bean sauce. Yeah. It's like a paste. And then I'll keep that in the fridge. It'll last me all friggin' year because I don't use it very often. Sometimes I put it in curry. Sometimes I put it in things that I want a little more savory.
it'll be fine. That spinach, I can put a little bit of spinach in anything that I make. Fried rice or that, or stir fry, or whatever. I have 2 cans of this expensive stuff, $3.99 a can. Ideals for stir fry, so I'll use one for stir fry. Combine with our Asian noodles to reproduce a shrimp chop suey recipe shown on the front. Well, I'm allergic to shrimp, but oh, this is a product of Thailand. Gluten-free. Well, one, yeah, I won't use this now. Because I have these Rooster noodles, and I have 2 of these rice noodles. I don't know if I've ever cooked rice noodles. I gotta look up how to cook it. Because looking at that looked delicious. And something I should have got was some green onions. I don't have any, but we're just gonna use what we have and make it work. Right, Boris? Ooh, Nelly. He's right up my hip. Eh. I could actually put some rice or put this on top of noodles or something. Boris, skedaddle, would ya? Refrigerate after using, yes. Yeah, maybe I'll do this with the pork. I know it's often used just as a dipping sauce, but whatever. I should get out my big buffet thing too after and give it a rinse. I just used it at Thanksgiving and washed it, but I'd take it out and just give it a wipe down, and that way I can put some of these dishes in that, and it looks like a buffet restaurant, and it can keep things warm because it's plugged in on a giant hot plate. I'll worry about that stuff after lunch. I'm just going to worry about doing this kind of stuff all this morning. And then later on this afternoon, I'll worry about warming stuff up and adding the bean sprouts and stuff like that, making the noodles. Like, I don't want to make those instant noodles now because, you know, they only take a few minutes to make. Rice noodles? I don't know. They probably are even shorter. I don't know if I've ever cooked them. Cooking instructions. Place noodle in a large bowl, cover with boiling water and let stand for 3 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with cold water and drain. Add to stir fries, soups, salads, and serve as a side dish. So I don't really even cook it. I just put it in boiling water. I'll boil the kettle. I could put that in a chicken stir fry, or didn't even know. These were 2 for $6. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Like, I never bought them before, but I got them while I was in town. You guys that cook them all the time, like, is that a good deal? I don't know. There's probably better deals at different brands, but where I live, there's not a big selection. You got to take what you can get. You just got to take what you can get, Boris. I think I'm going to that black bean stuff in this container. Isn't that cool? I love this stuff. Alright, I've got to get those mushrooms out so I can strain the spinach. I just had some more mushrooms sitting in the strainer. I'll use those in something. Ooh, that bowl's hot. Okay. There, I'm going to put it in the strainer and press it with the back of a spoon to try to strain out any liquid. That's my plan and I'm sticking to it. There's actually part of it still frozen a little bit. I'll let it sit in that for a minute. Actually, I think I'm going to put some of that. Just a little bit. Needs a little color. It's looking kind of bland. I don't have more peppers. Well, I do for the stir fry. Otherwise, I would have put some in here. Buying 3 peppers were $6.99. So that's just not going to work. That's why I got the coleslaw. This is that black bean sauce. And it just kind of coats it all. That's all. This reminds me, I learned about black bean sauce years ago when I lived in Halifax. I was just a young mom in my 20s. I know I told this story before, but I worked at this hole-in-the-wall Chinese restaurant down where the docks were in Halifax. So you get all these people from all over the place in the middle of the night or late at night coming off the big ships. And it was really, it wasn't it was like a little hole-in-the-wall Chinese restaurant. And it was just like me or, you know, like one waitress at a time. And the man that I worked for, his name was Mr. Lee. He was an old man. He was really small. He didn't speak English very well. He was very nice. He paid under the table, or paid cash, you know. He had an adult daughter who had learning difficulties and stuff, so she helped out in the kitchen, but they lived upstairs from the restaurant. And anyways, part of working there, you get one free meal, you know, like any shift. They'll make you supper. And I had to be careful because I'm allergic to fish and nuts and stuff, and had to try to relay that to him. Anyways, one of the ones I learned I could have was black bean chicken. And I had never had it before in my life. And yeah, I really liked it. And anyways, I've been making it ever since for whenever I do something like this. That smells amazing. So I just have it on low. I'll let it sit there, move it around a little bit for a few minutes, just so it gets to know that sauce. That's all the sauce I'm putting on. Like, there's still a whole a bunch in here. But I will just put this in the fridge, and I got a fresh thing of black bean sauce for whenever I need it. And I will be back.
Oh, just to get a good look at it. Like, it looks nice, doesn't it? That looks nice. You could put it on a bed of rice or whatever. Bed of noodles. That's for the fried rice. Here's the, it's kind of liquidy, but whatever. It'll go down in a bowl of rice or whatever. It's fine. I think I'll shut this off. That must be done by now.
Alright. I just put the black bean chicken and the pork for the fried rice in the oven. It's not on. The lids are on askew just so they can cool off. I have 2 bags of this. I think that'll be too much beef for beef and broccoli. So I gotta think what I can do. I am gonna fry up this beef now though, but I'm not putting the beef and broccoli stuff or the broccoli in or anything right now. I'm just like, that's a lot of beef, and I got a whole other bag like that. I don't think that's necessary. What was this for? That was for the fried rice. Okay. All right. There. I need all the things again. Not going to put a whole lot. This is something Maze really likes, and he doesn't care to see onions, so I won't put a bunch in. I will put a couple of corns in just because it's funny for them to find it in their meal. And I have bok choy too. I forgot. I could have put some of that in things, but yeah. Oh, and I have some frozen, another bag of frozen, like peppers and celery and onions and whatever. Try to get that mixed up in there. I gotta think what I could do for that other beef. And I had other pork, like I said. Beef. Huh. I could make curry beef. I'm not sure. I'm going to take a gander and look up some stuff, see what I can make with beef. I have a big bag of frozen broccoli in the deep freezer. That's what I'm using because you get more for your money. I like fresh broccoli, don't get me wrong, but you get more for your money. Unless you get it, if you're there at the right place, right time, etc. I'll just cut those corns in half for this. Yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for that.
Right, I'm just getting a slow cooker. I just put some hot water in here so it comes up to temp because it was down in my cold basement, and I don't want to put hot honey garlic pork in here. I mean, it would probably be okay, but just because hot and cold, it can smash. Well, it can with glass. I don't know about this, but I'll just let it sit with some hot water in it for a few minutes, and then I will dump it out and put the honey garlic pork in here and just put it on. Actually, I might not even turn it on. I'll turn it on this afternoon, but at least it's out of that frying pan and I can get it washed. There, perfect. All right, there's the beef for the beef and broccoli. I have it in this. I do have a lid for it. I'm going to put it in the oven without the lid on so it cools down. I put the juices and everything in here because I need the juices to make the broth to go with the beef and broccoli. And I'll throw the broccoli in and everything will be hunky-dory. But it's piping hot, so I'm going to put it in the oven to cool down. Friends, I was looking up like beef chow mein. I don't got chow mein noodles. Those instant noodles aren't chow mein noodles, I don't think. So I'm just going to make a beef noodle dish, but I'm going to cut this beef up a little smaller. I actually took another little scoop of beef and put it in that beef and broccoli stuff just so there's more and less. And I got 3 of those rooster noodles. I could put some bok choy, just like a beef stir fry kind of thing. Not teriyaki, just beef stir fry with whatever the heck I decide to put in it. Bean sprouts, bok choy, carrot, mushroom, corn, spinach. I plan on eating this for a couple of days. Like, there's going to be leftovers. And before Marquise and Kara and Maverick go back, we're having a boiled dinner, a Jig's dinner, which is salt pork riblets. We got a cottage roll or 2 to throw in it. Cabbage, sausage, cabbage, carrots, turnip, potatoes if they want. Like, we got another big dinner to do after the new year. So this is cut up. I just want to cut it up smaller. Maybe this would have been better for beef and broccoli. So that's kind of a little chunky, but whatever. Whatever, Russ. Whatever. So I've got a pan here. I didn't wash it. That was either the honey garlic or the whatever the heck I did. I'm going to make, well, that cuts up nice like butter. And then I still have that other chicken bag in there. That's for stir fry and pork, which I might do the sweet chili, sweet Thai chili, or curry, or something. So I'm going to tell my sister. I'm not sure if, like, my mother-in-law's coming. I'm not sure. They know that I do a Chinese, Asian-inspired dinner. Same with my brother-in-laws and stuff. But, like, they have their own families and they do their own things. I get it. But if they want to come and they want to bring take-home containers, there'll be enough food for them to take home containers. I'll send some home with Dad. I'm sure Carrie, she's one of those super uber organized people. She will have containers. She leaves tomorrow though, which sucks because I didn't get a chance to really take Boris in to play with my rigs. It's just been such a topsy-turvy time this holiday. I had plans I wanted to do by the end of the year, but I'll do them after Marquise and Kara go back. I don't know if I've talked about it on here or not. Like, it might sound macabre. I don't know. But I want to start writing letters to my children. One specific letter every year in December or January. Just to recount the year as their mother. And the pride that I see in them. And the growth that they've been doing. And how I see it through my eyes. And not tell them anything about it. Which, if they ever watch this video, they might not. When I decide to move on to Spirit, there'll be this little box of however many letters from 2024 till whatever year I pass, of just a one sheet. I'm not going in great detail, but just how proud I am of them. And I want to do ones for, you'll think I'm crazy, for my grandchildren and my grandchildren that haven't been here yet. And maybe one for my great-grandchildren that will think, oh, they're crazy great-grammy. Just to say how much love and affection, and they'll have something tangible because I will be there in spirit. All our relatives are here in spirit, but just a little, I'm not saying that they'll grieve when I pass. Nobody knows that, but if they do, here's a little
I love you, and I'm still with you. So I want to do that. I don't have time to do it before the end of the year, but I will do it in the month of January and pack them away, tuck them away safe and sound, and not speak of it again until probably next time this, like, next year when I say I'm going to do it again. I don't know. Does that sound crazy? I don't know. I don't care if it does. That's what I'm going to do. And other plans I know I've mentioned this month, which are totally not related. I want to watch all the Lord of the Rings and Hobbits and Ring of Power. I started my TBR magic mushroom thing. There's a video on my book channel if you want to see it. If you don't, that's okie dokie with me. It's all right. I'm reading what I want to read, whether you like it or not. But there's some books I want to get through. I would be listening to audiobooks now, but I want to hang out with you guys. I'm not doing this all by myself. Thank you for being here, honestly. I know you might think, oh, I'm just here talking to my phone. I am, but I feel your presence, whether you feel your presence here or not. I like just hanging out, having a cup of tea, which I haven't done in a while. Oh, speaking of that, I have a couple of pieces of mail here. Finally, that the mail strike is over, I have 2 pieces of mail here. I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that today. Maybe tomorrow. Mail has come through. And again, not that any of you guys ever have to send me mail, but if you do, I want to sit down and have a cup of tea with you and have a yarn with you, put the kettle on, and, open some mail. So I don't know if I'll do that tomorrow either, just because Marquise and Kara are supposed to be coming out tonight, like today, and they're only here for another few days, so we'll see. But I have a couple pieces of mail to open, so. Oh, gosh. Boris has given up on me giving him anything right now. He's out on the Chesterfield. Yeah, I'm just going to make a beef noodle thing. I'm going to keep it simple because May's a funny boy. He eats like nobody's business. He has grown probably more than anybody. Him and Misha have grown more than anybody this past year, physically. But he likes vegetables. If they're raw vegetables on a vegetable tray, he'll eat just about anything. To have mushrooms in a dish, he's not the biggest person to eat a big old mushroom. If it was all ground up and didn't know, he'd be fine. I did find that little pull string thing though, so maybe I'll put mushrooms in this and just grind them to smithereens and he won't know the difference. But beef and broccoli, I know he'll eat. Chicken balls, I know he'll eat. Rice, noodles, he'll eat. He just won't eat all the... He might not eat the stir fry unless he just picked out the chicken. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. This is more chicken than I thought. Or beef. It was nice when Carrie was out yesterday though. So she opened her little basket of presents. So the full complete series of Cheers, the TV show. And season 2 of Fame. I want to live forever. If you know, you know. Anyways, never did find season 1. I can't remember if it came or not. I thought it did, but I can't find it anywheres. And Road to Avonlea never came. So, I said, if it ever shows up, Carrie, you'll get it. But she seemed to be appreciative of that. She gave me that mat I was standing on. One of those squishy mats that are good for your feet. A big, like, liter of actual maple syrup a coworker makes. And gave Boris a couple toys and a big box of poop bags, which is awesome. I can always use those. But yesterday, Mally made homemade pancakes because she wanted some of that maple syrup. So there's some of those in the fridge, not a bunch. But when the kids get up, they're still... It's 9:58. Nobody's up. Just me, you, and Boris. And Boris has long since left me. They get up and are hungry. They're not making anything. They're not messing up my kitchen after I get it cleaned up. They can microwave a plate of pancakes and have some pancakes. They're allowed to do that. I'll let them do that. There. So instead of being strips of beef, this is like little diced up beef. I'm going to get the dishwasher going too because there's a frying pan there, the bowl that the spinach cooked in. There's a frying pan over there too. If I can get it all in, I'll get it washed, and because I'll need them all again this afternoon. Well, actually, I might cook up some pork. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm spiraling, but that's okay. It's New Year's Eve, and that's what we do around here. And we just come out the other side with a goofy grin on our face and say, we did it. So I'll be back. All right, there's that beef. I just cut up in little chunks. I won't make you watch me fry all of this because I've only been doing it all morning. I am putting a couple of these corns in just to make it fun. There's those mushrooms. I'll get that little thing. I couldn't find it because it was up on my top shelf where my big bowls are. They probably put it up there so they don't lose it. This was from the dollar store, and it's like a little processor and like a salad spinner. So, well, I'm going to be putting it right in with the beef anyway, so. I don't want to break out my big food processor for this, and I can wash this bowl and we'll be hunky-dory. Oh, there's a rubber thing. I think that just goes on the bottom for a grip. So like a salad spinner. Get a little bit just a little bit more. There's some chunks in there. There. He won't know the difference. He won't. This little blade comes out. Being cooked up with beef, it'll just taste like beef. And I will use some of those instant noodles for this dish, not the rice noodles. I will probably have some instant noodles just plain. I would put some sesame oil because it's delicious, but it makes Mally's and Misha's mouth itchy. So I'm not going to do that this year. Just put some soy sauce or something. Itchy. I have an itchy tit. Inappropriate, Tracy. Anyways, I'm going to get this in the dishwasher. Alright, I just put a little oil in here. I won't make you watch me fry it, but I'm just going to fry it up. Yeah, those mushrooms will disintegrate. I'll put some onion. No, I won't. I'll put some of those. He likes the taste of onion, but not. So whatever little bit of liquid comes out of the juices come out of there will hydrate those. I'll wait till it starts sizzling. And I am going to put bok choy in here and bean sprouts. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm just doing the meat portion. This is coming along quite nicely. It's only 10:08 in the morning. Goodness sakes. This always happens. I want to cook it all, everything in completion early in the day, but supper isn't till supper. You know what I'm saying?
I heard from my sister she had Maya rigs at the dog park. I toyed with going in there this morning, but I don't have the truck anyways because Marquise and Kara aren't here, and I'm glad I'm getting all this stuff done. But she's stopping in to see our friend Velva, the one I stopped there the other day to bring a sweet potato pie to. And I was like, make sure you ask her if she wants one of these plates of the stuff I'm making today. I can send it in with her dad, like, this evening. Anyway, she got back to me. She said, yeah, it's just a little scoop of everything. I'm like, awesome. Because it's just her, you know? And I do that for a few other people I don't really talk about on here. But, yeah, so that can eat this stuff because it's really not healthy. I don't hold back. But it's New Year's Eve, so it's not like an everyday thing. But, yeah, so I'll do a nice little package up for her with a fortune cookie and all. So, awesome. All right, I got the dishwasher going. These do not fit in there. That's okay. There's the stuff for the beef noodle dish. I'm going to put foil over it after it cools down. But I, again, going to put this in the oven to cool down. I will hand wash these. Just, it'll be easy. They're new. They're Teflon or whatever. And I will do fried rice and fried noodles and stuff up in these. But yeah, the dishwasher's going now. It's 10:16. I'm going to take a little break. So in the oven, I have the pork fried rice stuff. God, what is that? Oh, black bean chicken. The stuff I just did. And the beef and broccoli stuff to cool down. Oh, and over here is the honey garlic pork, letting cool down a bit. I'm not going to turn, it's still very hot. It's still very hot. It's in here. I will plug it in later, lunchtime, keep warm or low to warm up and make sure I stir it every once in a while so it doesn't get stuck to the sides. But that's done. Oh, I hear somebody coming downstairs. Good morning! Of course, when I come down, or when Melly comes down, she has dishes after I got the dishwasher going. Can you believe that, Boris? Look at his legs. Dead to the world. Right, I gotta get my force field up, heat on, and buzz on my back. It's 11:35. My husband's up. Misha's awake. She's still upstairs. Mally's up. I heard from Marquise and Kara. They're getting ready to come out. I'm going to do the fried rice now. I know it's early, but I just want to get it done. It's not even fluffed. I'm probably going to get gloves on and break it up. But I need to get some oil in those pans. Oh. By oil, I mean bacon fat. And when I run out of that, I have that other oil. So I'm going to do it in 2 pans because my pan isn't big enough to do it all. So it's going to seem like a lot of fat, but it is. So whew. It needs it because the rice is so dry. Oh, I'm tired. I feel like I could actually lay down now. I tried to. Like I said, I did try to. But okay, some in here. There's some juices in here too. And some in there. I I just emptied the dishwasher. So this stuff can be put in directly. Forthwith. Is that right? I don't know. I just plugged in that slow cooker and just put it on keep warm. So there's that. All right, so here, I'm just gonna try to break it up a bit. And I just add a little bit at a time and throw some soy sauce in on top of it. I could put bacon bits, I could put whatever, but I'm gonna, whatever. I hear Misha upstairs. I don't know if she's talking to somebody or what. I heard from Medea this morning. She wanted to see how we were making out and everything. She said she might have to order some Chinese food. She misses, like, New Year's things. She said, I might have to get some Manchu wok. I said, yeah, I have Manchu wok out there. I like Manchu wok. I had it when I was out visiting. Come in. I want to wait till it's sizzling and then I'll start loading stuff in. I'm just breaking up the clumps. Then I'll just get a scoop and scoop 3 scoops at a time or something. That's good. And then I found one of my silver aluminum trays. I will put it in there and wrap it tight with saran wrap so it doesn't dry out and get hard and stuff, you know? That one's starting to sizzle. Maybe 4.
It was a joke.
Has the gall to walk by our house. How dare they, Boris? How dare they? And they're pushing a dang baby carriage. The audacity. I'm just joking, guys, but Boris, she's allowed to walk by the house. She's going to turn around and walk back. Fuss budget. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, that's enough. Come on. All right. My husband is going to town. Maze is going for the drive. He has to go get some money out. We're getting our load of wood today. I know. Of all days, we're getting our second load of wood. 3 cords. It'll be dropped outside. And, and here is I just had paper towel over top of it. I didn't want to lay it right on top of it. But I'm just letting it cool down a bit before I wrap it so it doesn't get soggy. You know what I mean? Like sticky. Because it's not supposed to be sticky rice. Anyways, there's the pork fried rice. I had enough for 2 pans. So, yeah, perfect. Oh, I wanted to show you some slippers came from Marquise and Kara. They're late for Christmas. And they're black with little ghosts on them. Aren't they cute? Oh, Boris likes them too. They are nice, aren't they? Yeah, I don't dare leave them around when they're brand new because he'll think that they're for him. But they're not. They're for me. All right, it's 12:49. I'm waiting for the wood truck to get here. I don't know when they're going to be here, but here's the pork strips. And Melly read that thing, that little package thing doesn't have sesame in it. I thought it said it did. So I'm gonna do up the pork, and I'm gonna put some bok choy in there, and I'm gonna put some sugar snap peas in there, and I'm gonna put, well, I got some spinach here still. I could put some of that in there. Might as well, because I want some. Boris is here hoping for a smidgen. And I'm going to put some hoisin sauce in this a little bit after it gets cooked, I think. Oh, so Marquise and Kara aren't here yet. I'll just put a little. Just a little. I'm gonna rinse those. I think they're already pre-washed, but I'm just gonna put a handful of those in. I could cut them up, but I don't think I'm going to, so it looks fancy. Watch out, Boris, I'm gonna step on you. Actually, that spinach is still in that thing. I'm just gonna hold it. This is going to take a minute for it to start moving, so I'll bring you back when it does. Alright, it's coming along. I almost forgot about the bok choy. I want to throw some of that up in here. Ew! Why not?
That thing was not directed towards the bok choy.
Oh, no.
Step on something.
So, bits of green from the spinach, the peas, and the bok choy. And the meat was seasoned with olive oil, soy sauce, onion, garlic. So, and then I'm gonna put some of that hoisin sauce in.
Hoisin.
So I cooked the beef already for the beef and broccoli. I just haven't put the broccoli in it yet. Because it'll get all mush. Well, I'll do it probably around like 2 o'clock. And then 2, 3 o'clock.
How long until you can eat it?
Well, supper's between 4:30 and 5. I think you'll survive.
I won't actually, so
I need this to try to steam some of that. I'll just let it go for a few minutes while that bok choy loosens up a bit because it's a little stiff, and then we'll do the hoisin. All right, let's take a gander. I don't know if this has a thing. It does have a thing. It does have a thing, Boris. I'm not putting the whole thing, but just get your nose out of here. I don't think you could have any of this. You just had a pea.
not a whole pea.
One of those green peas.
Only a tiny little piece of the green pea.
I'm going to bubble this a bit till the liquid, like the juices, burn off, evaporate. Doesn't have to be completely gone, but I still have it up on high. Oh, just a minute.
So there it is. It looks quite nice, I think. Maybe I can mix some of those rice noodles into this when I cook them. We'll see. All right, I just opened these. Marquise and Kara and Maverick are here. They're outside jumping the four-wheeler, I think. I said, just don't park in the driveway. We're waiting for on the wood truck. But I'm just going to cook one pack for now. They come out like little rice cakes. I'm a noob. Some of you guys probably cook them all the time, and, you know, I don't. So, I'm supposed to cover it with boiling water, so I got the kettle going. And leave it for 3 minutes, and then drain it and rinse it with cold water. And then it's great for stir fries and side dishes or whatever. So, I might put some in that pork thing. So, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, it's getting boiling. I'll have to wipe my stovetop off after. But I'm not doing those instant noodles. I thought if this fails, well, I do have another pack, but I think it should be okay. I think. Alright, it's covered. It says to leave it in or submerged for 3 minutes. I'm going to set the timer. Alright, seems like they got the four-wheeler going. It's Marquise's old one. 7 seconds. It kind of broke apart, so I think that's it. Alright, timer off. I'm going to strain it and rinse it with cold water. Alright, Boris, it's just Marquise. So I strained it. I did do it with, still steaming a bit, but I did do it with cold water. Like, it feels cold to the touch. Yeah. I might be shooting myself in the foot doing this so early. I just wanted to try it. I was looking for my noodle, spaghetti noodle spoon, but well, I guess, oh, there it is. There it is. I don't know if I'll put it all in here. Misha's out there watching Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves. You know, like the parents get shrunk. I haven't seen that since my day was little. I think I have it on VHS. You know, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids only. There's like 2 or 3 different movies. Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves. This could have probably been right on top. I'm just like... I can get it mixed up good. I'd tie Boris out, but I don't. It's all muddy, and the truck will come, the wood truck. My husband's on his way home now. I just don't want to have to deal with all that. After Boris, we'll go out. Or I'll tie it out while they're out there. After the big vehicles are gone. Well. Kind of hard to break it apart. And I don't want to scratch my hand. I'm going to try a little forkful. I don't know if I've ever had these. I'll get a
piece of meat. That's a big piece. I don't need a great big piece. That's good to me. It's good, Boris. I could have used this for that beef too, but I'm going to use the other noodles for that. You know the steak that I cut up smaller? I'm just going to spread it around a bit. I might as well just do it all so it uses it up. I'll throw some soy sauce or hoisin sauce. I just don't want it very bright white. And it stretches it. Instead of it just being a meat with some vegetables, it's rice too. I don't know if my husband's back. He might be out there with Marquise. Kara's out there. Maverick's probably asleep in the truck because they haven't brought him in. Or maybe they're taking him for a little ride around the yard. I don't know. I can't believe how warm it is though. Like, the snow is just about all gone. It's insane. My husband and Maze cleaned up the area between the house and the shop. So the big wood truck can back down in and drop all the wood. I'm just going to throw a little of that. So, yeah, we'll be good for, like, I think we probably had enough wood for the winter, but we'd be out by spring. This way, we'll probably have a little bit left over to go into the fall next year. Like next season. Well, it's next year, technically, tomorrow. Like, we got 3 cord in the fall, I think. And we still had some wood in the basement when we got that. But we've been burning through it. So. Well, yes, I'm quite impressed with this. I like those noodles. I just hope that they don't get mushy, and I don't think that they will. I'm going to shut it off, and I'm going to leave it right in this pan for now anyways. I can get the dishwasher going again. So the last meat portion that I have to cook is for the chicken stir fry, but I'll do that in a little bit after I get this cleaned up yet again. ones that here came from. I really didn't know where they came from. I
Yeah,
thought, well,
they're
maybe
all
it's like when my dad left, moved, and they were from the house or something. Like, I really didn't know. So,
And they're
thank you
all
for the
yours.
boots. Because they're good ones.
I know. They're old, so
Yeah.
they might crack. They will.
Well, for the little bit of walking I do with them in the morning, in the winter and stuff like that, now.
Yeah, they're perfect. Last bite. Open. Sit up. Open. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you.
Beef and
I
broccoli.
love you. I love you.
A cup of water for each. Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Alright, I just had a kitchen full of kids in here, so this is the broccoli I have. A big old bag. It's kind of frozen. And I have 3 of those clubhouse things. 1 cup of water per each thing. I have 3. Hoping it'll be enough. If not, I will, I have more. We got some liquor. Not really. Well, we did, but we always pop a bottle of champagne at midnight and just have a little whiff off of it. So, we're prepared for that. Alright, I need 3 cups of water. Alright. I got my buffet thing up here too. And the dishwasher just stopped. So, I gotta empty that. Maverick and Kara out there with Misha. My husband and Marquise are out. I don't know what they're doing. The wood truck still isn't here yet. So, I don't know. Oh, it sounds like a chainsaw out there. It's not the wood splitter, it's a chainsaw. I know the difference. Alright, let me see here. I got the chicken stir fry done, except for the noodles. And now I'm going to start heating stuff up. Because before you know it, it'll be like 4 o'clock and people will be here and they'll be hungry because they haven't really eaten much today. They're finishing off the cheese logs. I think there's half a cheese log left. And, you know, I want it all ready. But I'm just going to wait for this to come up. I got to clear this table. There. Because I got a buffet and everything to set up. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Alright, I did wipe the table off before I put that on. So this is starting to bubble. I'm going to put that. Gotta mix it up and I'm going to throw some broccoli in. I put the rest of the spinach too. It was just a little bit in here just to get it out of that bowl. I'll get the dishwasher going one more time. I also got the fancy dishes that I have washed up. So it's almost 3 o'clock. We're doing good. Doing good. Marquise and Kara are going to go for a 4-wheeler ride later. Mally's going to babysit and I'll prepare. So these are great big friggin' broccoli. Great big ones. Like that's ridiculous. I need to try to cut some of these. Alright, I put some broccoli in a bowl and put it in the microwave for 5 minutes because it's so frozen I can't cut it very good. I just want to cut some of the big frozen bits. My word. Like these are still big and frozen, but they're already sitting in the hot juices, so. it till that's done. And we'll see. Jeepers. Oh, Jeep, stop playing with me. He's watching the Mrs. Spider, you know, the yellow spider.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. They just told me to bring it in.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Medea. It turned on. I didn't even have the camera app open, and then it's going. I swear I didn't have to sneeze. Whew. My goodness. There's the broccoli. I put it in for 5 minutes. It's still partially frozen, but I can at least do it. Maverick's out there. Malin put on the Mrs. Sunny Spider. It was an old treehouse show. You can Canadians with their own kids might know. I'll put a picture of it. That's what Kara lets them watch. Like, it's probably stuff from her childhood. Alright. Ooh. I don't know what they're cleaning out the shop or something. And they just sent in, I'll show you some pictures. So Medea, when she was little, I took photography in college at one point in my life. I took web design and stuff too, but anyways, really cute pictures. I shut this right off to give me a chance to get some proper size broccoli in there. And then I'm going to empty the dishwasher in a minute and get that going. There, that's better. That's better. I'll put it on medium. I gotta stir that honey garlic stuff too. I've stirred it a couple times today. I don't know if that's enough broccoli. There. All right, let me get those pictures. We had to develop our own film and everything. So, this is Medea. She's probably like 4. Something like that there. She had a little ballerina dress on. Another one. She's my eldest. For any new people here, she's my eldest. She has 2 of my grandbaby boys. That's just some of the picture got ruined, but cute. Oh, that's just her doing acrobats. Oh, this isn't Medea. This is a dog named Chinook. That was my mother-in-law's at her house. I don't know technically whose dog, but it was the family dog. No. Yes. No. I think it was Chinook. I forget. All right. I'm going to get this bubbling again while I empty the dishwasher. And then I'll shut it off and start working on something else to warm up. And I'll be back. All right. I got it in a slow cooker. So I'm just going to plug it in and put it on keep warm because it's piping hot now and hope for the best. All right, I'm getting these out the oven. It's supposed to be at 425. It's going to take a while to warm up, but I'm going to go down the basement and get the chicken balls too. I'll do these for, I think it's 20 minutes, flip them halfway. And I think I'll put the chicken balls and egg rolls in there if I can. Because the other stuff is going to be hot or in slow cookers. So I'm going to do the chicken balls on that. I can't find my other friggin' big pan like that. I don't know where the heck it is. It's probably someplace dumb and I can't think of where it is. The wood truck is here. The wood truck is here. My husband's out there. And Marquise. The guy we get it from. Marquise knows him, but he's a couple of years older than him. But we got our wood. Now I'm going to go down. Oh, I just ate a piece of chocolate out of Misha's advent calendar. Got stuck in my tooth. Coming down to get those dang chicken balls. Right. Goodbye Horses by Q Lazarus is playing. That's two boxes of chicken balls. I swear to God, a few years ago when I used to get them, one box would fill a whole pan. I'm not even joking. Anyways, I cut this out of the box so I could just freeze the bags because I didn't have enough room. So these go in at 400. So I'll do the egg rolls first, then I will do these. But heat 12 to 14 minutes, turning halfway. Let stand for 2 minutes before serving. Coat with sweet and sour sauce or just use for dipping. Whatever. Alright, I brought out Harriet. I'm going to do those instant noodles. I'm going to put some in with the beef noodle and the chicken stir fry. That's the black bean chicken. It's on the warm zone. And I'm waiting for the oven to come up. 425 to get those egg rolls in. But, yeah, there, in the stir fry. Oh, and I have a little bit of bok choy left. I'm going to throw that in here. And maybe, I don't know. I forgot to use those matchstick carrots. There's still some coleslaw left. I'm just going to try to use up stuff. Oh, and here's bean sprouts. After the noodles are done mixed in with that, I'm going to throw some bean sprouts in. But the way, as I say, willing them to be. Oh, anyways, yeah, I'm just waiting for this to come up. Right, I got this plugged in. Starting to warm up. Chicken balls and egg rolls. I got for cherry sauce and pineapple sauce. For napkins, the plates, I'll get a mug of forks. Oh, I gotta find my chopsticks. I got them. Now I need to get a bowl for my fortune cookies. Alright, I got the bowls, the spoons, the cherry, the pineapple, the plum, egg rolls, fortune cookies, napkins, chopsticks, forks, plates. We got a case of bottled water. I'll bring those slow cookers over here later. And I gotta warm that up. That's the little tiny noodles, rice noodles. It's not cold, but I just want to give it a refresh. Oh, and here's the fried rice and the stir fry. I'm gonna put that in the oven after the chicken balls. Or maybe I'll put them in when the chicken balls are in. Just to start warming up. I was going to make some just plain white rice, but I'm not going to now. My dogs are screaming. They're yowling. Oh, this is a good song too. Anyways, 2 minutes left and then I'll flip those egg rolls over, put them in for another 10. Alright, this is taking forever, so I'm putting 2 packs in. It says cook 5 to 6 minutes till they're tender, but still firm. Alright. What is... Oh, here's the chicken stir fry. I'm just put it on here. I'm going to warm that up, throw noodles in here, and throw noodles in here. And I need to take the egg rolls out and put the chicken balls in, bump this down to 400. Oops. And put the fried rice in there too. Alright, things are moving along nicely. I reheated this, and I put it in one of these, and I have it on that because the burner's hot. There's the chicken stir fry. There's the leftover just plain noodles with soy sauce fried up. The fried rice is in the oven. I'm going to check to see if it's warmed up enough.
Real good.
You like it? Black bean chicken.
Yes.
Stop. There's the beef noodle thing.
That's why I love you.
There's the chicken black bean. Chicken balls, chicken egg rolls, or just egg rolls. And I gotta bring over those slow cookers.
I wiped the table off. I did not sweep my floor. I'm going to do that after. Just, the dishwasher's going. There's still some stuff here, like the buffet things. I did wipe this part of the counter. And Marquise and Karen Maverick went back into town. They'll be back out in a day or two to spend the rest of the time. What else? Oh, my sister and dad stayed for a cup of tea. They just left a little while ago. The kids have all gone upstairs. My husband's asleep on the Chesterfield. It's just me and Boris and David Bowie singing. I'm going to sit down and put my feet up because, yeah, it's been a day. Successful day. I sent in a couple plates, so everybody will have some stuff tonight or tomorrow. So I'm excited about that, and I won't have to cook for a couple days. All right, I told Maze that he can start beating and pounding on this cozy box because it's New Year's Eve, and he got the puck stuck. It's a real puck, like not a play puck. He's not usually allowed to shoot real pucks in the house because it's dangerous, but at the box he got it stuck right in there. That's some power right there, Maze.
I can't do it with this puck.
No, no, but that one, you can really hurt someone, so be careful. All right. Ooh, oh, it went right in. He made the hole bigger. Jeesh. You might have to tape it back up with some duct tape if you want to make that last any length of time. That's something we could do, actually, have a whole wall of duct tape. Something you can shoot at, but whatever. Bust her up. All right, friends, it's 10 to 12. It's almost the new year. We have the... Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to have to pull you out of your room. Is Mally coming?
Okay.
Who cares? I care. Please. I'll be right back, Boris. Moo! Mally! Ugh. Teenagers, am I right? Oh, you can see a little bit of vines Messiah got for Christmas. Oh, look. Oh. Mally! My goodness. She had like the big headphones on that I use when I'm editing. I was like that. She couldn't hear anything. I thought, oh my God, is there something wrong? Anyways, we got a bottle of champagne. They all just have a whiff. They have a whiff, not a sniff. But my husband's busy putting any... Oh, he's back in. Putting it outside for New Year. All right. Don't hit the... Don't hit... She's coming.
She wouldn't miss the chance.
We have Canada Live countdown. 6 minutes and 1 second left. That's in Charlottetown. No, Halifax. Halifax now. In Atlantic, Canada. Okay, you ready, guys?
Ready?
Yes. Woo! It scared Boris.
I didn't even get a chance to give you a push on it.
Cheapers, it's down there on the floor.
Hole right there.
Well, it's not a hole, but...
All right, there's like 33 seconds.
No, yeah. 9,
No, is it? It's not showing.
7, 6, 5,
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody.
Not even 4.
There.
You should open the door to hear the gunshots.
What?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Want to yell Happy New Year to those?
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, we'll go outside and yell Happy New Year. Well, we don't need to leave the door wide open.
No.
We have to still be responsible adults.
Look, there's lights over there. There are fireworks, but I can't see them.
Oh, I hear. Oh, you can see the stars too.
Yes.
Boris is out here.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
We'll yell once the things stop.
Oh, yeah, pee.
Well, are you going to yell at Maze?
Yeah, I need pee.
Yeah.
I'm. It's cold.
Well, that's a lot of fireworks.
Oh, that one went up. I can't see it.
I can't see
Like,
any.
There's a little flash over there.
Valley, what are you doing?
That's... Maybe
not
it's an
the-
alien.
Oh no, they're coming to Canada
Maybe. I hope so.
for the New Year.
Ooh, it's cold out here.
It's a freaking alien.
What's that right over
But
there?
yeah, that's a bright light, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's a car
it's
coming down the hill.
Yeah.
It's just it's up high. We just don't really see. Well, they're still going. Do you think any of those ones are gunshots?
No.
Fireworks.
Oh no. The alien's moving over there. Freaking
Yeah.
alien. Or maybe the tree's just blocking it every time I move.
Yeah. Oh, the stars are out, like really bright. I wish I could pick it up. Okay, once Maze comes out.
Was that no?
That's those shots.
My toes are freezing.
I know.
Ready?
Okay.
I don't have shoes
Let
or
One.
socks
Maze.
on.
2, 3. Happy New Year!
I guess so.
I don't know if they heard us.
3.
One.
Someone just texted me. It's a joke.
1, 2.
Wait a second, because the fireworks. Oh God, I'm cold.
Excuse me. I haven't showered since last year.
Stop it. Yeah, yesterday. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year!
Screaming, you're not saying anything.
That was a screech.
Yeah, I guess nobody's
So
outside.
last year.
Let's go in. Well, there. It's 2025. It's past my bedtime. We rang in the new year. My throat's gonna hurt from screaming. But last year we did that and we could hear people yell back to us, but that's all right. There was a lot of commotion going on. The kids have all gone up to bed. I'm gonna go up to bed here in a minute. And yeah, my husband and the kids put their money outside. You put it out there during New Year's Eve and bring it in the new year. Brings in more money or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, what a day. What a day. Well, hey friends, it's Tracey from another day. I'm putting an ending on my New Year's Eve shindig, big meal. I'll keep it quick because this video is long enough. It would have been over 3 hours if I hadn't cut a bunch of stuff out, but since it's only once a year, I don't mind having a super long video, just not super ooper duper long. But yeah, that was a good time. A lot of work. Everybody got their bellies full. All the kids stayed up till after midnight. Yeah, it was a good way to end the year because, whoo, 2024 was something else, wasn't it? Jeepers creepers. Yeah, leave that in the past. Leave it in the past. 2025 so far has been a great year. It's just a few days into it. It's snowy, cold and snowy. We're supposed to be getting more snow, but you know, it's winter. What do you expect? Anyways, it was so nice my sister could come and take part in that. I'm glad I got some plates sent to people that wanted some. everybody was safe and sound, and for Marquise and Kara and Maverick to be here over the holidays. I know Christmas time is the worst time to travel. I think. It's so stressful and you try to do so much anyways, and then when you're displaced out of your own home, bouncing from our house to Kara's parents' house, and so much family to see, and you know, it's cold, it's winter, you know, it's so hard. But it was so nice that they came and spent the holidays with us. If they ever come again, which I'm sure they will, it probably won't be at Christmas time, just so they can experience it with Maverick, like at summertime or springtime or something like that, because that would be awesome to be able to go to the lake or to the beach or just have a picnic outside or a campfire down back or anything like that. But that's all in the future, and it's going to happen. And they got to experience Christmas as young parents. It's so weird because they left Nova Scotia as dingbat teenagers who were smart, and I love them and everything, but you know, they're young and inexperienced and innocent in that sort of way. And they come back 2 years later with Maverick in tow and being attentive parents, and you know, having to deal with the trials and tribulations of different things going on. And they did it with ease, or at least they make it look that way. I remember those days. But anyways, I hope however you spent your New Year's, bringing in 2025, whether it was just you and your pajamas watching the movie or going to bed early, that's cool too. I'll be doing that in the future probably, and that's cool. Or you had a big shindig, or you had a fancy dinner, or you ordered takeout and had pizza, or whatever. Just, I hope you had a successful end of 2024, because we did, and it was a lot of work, but I didn't have to cook for a couple days after that, I can tell you that much. So anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So okay guys, with that I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.